If you would like to request a video, send an email to questions@newstitchaday.com. How to knit left-handed, the brioche stitch. The brioche stitch is a ribbing pattern that is similar to the fisherman's rib or a 1x1 rib, but creates a thick, fluffy fabric that looks absolutely beautiful in things like gloves and scarves and hats. For this tutorial, you will need a pair of knitting needles and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Lion Brand for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their extra soft wool blend from the Martha Stewart's Crafts line in the color Winter Sky. For this pattern you will need to know the following techniques: brioche knit, slip 1, yarn over, yarn forward. To begin this stitch you must cast on in multiples of 2 plus 1. Prep row. First we're going to bring our yarn forward and we're going to slip the first stitch. Okay, and then we're going to yarn over with that yarn forward, and we're just going to keep it in the back here and knit the next stitch. Okay, yarn forward, slip the next stitch, bring it over, knit the next stitch, and we're going to repeat this to the end of the row. Row 1. Begin by knitting 1. Then we'll begin our repeat by bringing the yarn forward, and we're going to slip the next stitch purlwise. Now this is the slip 1 yarn over, and what is going to happen is we're going to keep the yarn in front while we perform the next stitch, and so when we bring this yarn to the back in order to knit, that's going to create a yarn over. And you can see I've already done it on this row. You have 2 stitches in where you would normally have 1. So the next stitch is called the brioche knit, and what that consists of is it's almost like a knit 2 together, but you're knitting the yarn over and the worked stitch from the previous stitch, from the previous row together. So we're going to insert knitwise, bring the yarn to the back, that's creating our yarn over, and then knit those 2 together, and that's a brioche knit. So we're going to bring the yarn forward, slip purlwise, and then knit those 2 together and bring the yarn over. And we're going to repeat that to the end of the row. Row 2. We're going to bring the yarn forward and we're going to slip the first stitch. Then we're going to brioche knit, which is knitting these 2 stitches together, and then you're going to yarn over as you knit. So bring your yarn around and pull it through. Then we'll bring the yarn forward and repeat. Slip and knit, and repeat that to the end of the row. So repeat rows 1 and 2 until you've reached your desired length. After a few repeats, your pattern should look like this. Want more New Stitch a Day? Check out our website at newstitchaday.com. New Stitch Day is a Craftery Media production. Check out our other shows at fiberstory.tv and yarntripper.com. This video is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution No Derivatives 3.0 unported license, which means use it on your website, put it in your patterns, but please don't change anything.